I'm Sherrybe Raymundo, and together with my groupmate Anh Tung Nguyen, we will be presenting data of illicit drug use in Australia.
Have you ever had someone who had drug addiction or worse, lost someone to drugs? We may not be aware if someone you care for is addicted until their behavior or physical appearance suddenly changes. And by the time we knew it, we may be too late to save them. We could lose someone due to drug-related accidents, such as overdose, taking their own life under the influence of drugs, or harming the loved ones. Drugs are substances that enter the physical and mental condition of a person when taken into the body. In the long term, drugs affect to the person characteristics like health, weight, age, fitness, and the amount of use. The negative sequence from using drugs can be depressed, angry, issues in social life, unconscious. There are many types of drugs like meth, ecstasy, cocaine, cannabis, and other illicit drugs. When a person keeps using drugs, even it makes significant sequence, so that person become a drug dependent. And the drug dependence varies spectacularly with age, gender, and class. From 2014 to 2015, the estimated value for illicit drugs sales was more than 1.96 billion.
Illicit use means using illegal drugs, misusing pharmaceuticals, or using them for non-medical purposes, and inappropriate use of other substances such as heroin and inhalants like glue. Using illicit drugs pose health risks such as mental illness, brain damage, disability, poisoning, self-harm, suicide, or even death. The social impacts of using illicit drugs include stressed family relationships, family breakdown, domestic violence, child abuse, assaults, and crime. The types of illicit drugs included in this presentation are cannabis, cocaine, ecstasy, and meth or amphetamine. Cannabis is a depressant drug wherein it slows down messages traveling between the brain and the body. It is a plant where it is usually eaten or smoked when dry. Cocaine, on the other hand, is a stimulant drug wherein it speeds up the messages traveling between the brain and the rest of the body. It is in crystalline powder, which is snorted or injected. Ecstasy is another stimulant drug in the form of pills that comes in different color and often imprinted with symbols. Lastly, we have meth or amphetamine. It is also a stimulant drug, usually used to treat condition which may be in the form of a powder, tablets, crystal, and capsule. The data we have shows the reasons why people use illicit drugs, which includes dependency on the drug, influence of friends or family, wanting to do something exciting, enhance experience, or wanting to feel better. As the data shows, the main reason for using illicit drugs for ages between 14 to 39 years old is that they want to enhance experience, which is between 29 to 31.8%, followed by wanting to do something exciting at 21.5% for 14 years old to 19 years old, and 23.10% for 20 to 29 years old. But for ages 40 and up, they have other reasons why they use drugs illicitly. The first figure shows the percentage of usage by year from 1995 to 2013. The percentage of Australians had used illicit drugs reached the highest in 1998 at 46% for people use it in their lifetime, and 22% for people who use it in the last 12 months. The reason for the rise was because of the cannabis. This number dropped significantly in 2001 but increased in recent years. This figure shows the percentage of age, drug type, and frequency of use. Drug dependents as young as 14 years old have used drugs illicitly, and cannabis has second highest frequency of use at 34.8%. The age of cannabis user becomes younger than ever. Most of them tried cannabis first time when they were in secondary school. This is a serious issue because using drugs at this age has significant impact to their development and social problems.
But in Figure 3, when we analyze the frequent user by drugs type and gender, meth is the drug has highest frequent users, and most of them are female, equally 20%. The number of meth used in women rise because women face more pressures than ever in the history. They have to take response for family, keep their job, and other pressures from society. Besides that, one of the side effects of meth is losing weight. Many women use it so they can become thinner. Figure 4 shows that drug dependence is highest among people below 40. Especially people in their 20s has highest percentage, equally 27.3%. People in this age tend to try new things, be more adventurous, and even do illegal activities. The most common drugs are any illicit use and cannabis. We conclude that drug use is increasing in our modern world, and it results to many significant consequences. The usage and the type of drugs are higher than the previous generations. It puts society in really high risk. It is crucial that government, councils, and social organizations put more resources and efforts to prevent the developing of drugs.